can then start importing all of this contacts into HubSpot. I'm going to go back to my contacts, and when I go back to my contacts, instead of creating these contacts on this list one by one, I'm just going to click on download. And remember that when you want to download it as a CSV format or this XLS. So you have to make sure that it is one of these formats. If it is a PDF or if it is a web page or whatever it is not going to come in. It has to be a CSV format. So when you click on download, that should download my CSV, and I'm going to go back into my contacts. I'm going to click on import, and when I click on import over here, I can be able to import all of this contact into HubSpot. So I'm going to pick import data from file, and it is asking me if I want to import contacts only or if I want to import contacts and update some other objects like maybe the contact and the company and all of these things. So let's pick this. I want to update my contacts and companies. I want to import contacts and companies because if I go back to my sheet, we have the company name here. So I have to make sure that this company name is created for the contact over here. So when I come over to my import, I am picking contact and import. It is actually possible for you to import activities also. So maybe if there's a call login you want to add to the contact, or if there's emails you want to add to the contact, you can actually do that also. But for the sake of this tutorial, we are only picking contact and companies. So when you pick the ones you want to import, you click on next. And when you click on next, it is going to show you this page where it is asking you if you only want to update, if you want to upload a single file or multiple file. It is possible to import more than one file. So that means if you have more than one CSV file, you can be able to import more than one. And it's also asking us how we want to import this contact. Do we want to create and update contact, or do we want to create contact only? So it is possible that you have some contacts in here already that you want to update in HubSpot. You can click on create and update contact. But if they are not, if you do not have any old contacts on your Excel file, but you just want to create new ones in HubSpot, you pick the second option. Sorry, or you can even update only existing contacts if you want. So for the sake of this tutorial, since those are new contacts, we're just going to be using create new contact. And for the companies also, we are going to be picking create new companies only. You can pick whatever works for you. Okay, it is asking us to choose the file here. So let's choose a file. It is going to go into my computer, and I'm just going to click on this contacts for HubSpot, and I am going to click on open. And when I open this, yeah, my file has been uploaded, and it is asking me for the language, which is actually English, and I'm going to click on next. So the next thing for me to do now is to map the details coming in from the file into the details in our HubSpot CRM. This is actually a very, very important part that you do not want to make any mistakes, because if you make mistake here, it's going to affect the overall import you are trying to do. So you have to make sure that first name is mapping out with the first name in HubSpot, and the last name is also mapping out with the last name in HubSpot. So all of this has been mapped, and as you can see, the what's it called, the custom field I created has also been mapped with the custom field in HubSpot. So everything has been mapped. You just have to make sure that you check everything to make sure that it is mapped to the correct field. Phone number has been mapped with phone number. Job has been mapped with job. Yeah, company name, yes, that's correct. Yep, I think we have everything settled. So lead source has also been mapped with lead source. So when I click on next, it is asking me for this. So now for the import name, this is our import name. We can decide to create a contact segment if we want. So that means it is going to create a segment for a list segment for this contact. And we can also decide that we want to make the number format maybe any of this option, maybe Canada, Italy, Germany. We're using English, so we're just going to leave it as that. So you can also use Ethernet signal if you want. And as you can see, our properties are used in only one segment. So I need to click on something. Oh, I need to pick one of these options. Let's use United States. Let's see how that will work. And also, it is very important that you click on this to agree that this contact you're trying to import in, they want to hear from you. This is just to protect those contacts you are bringing in, so it does not look like as if you are spamming them and everything. HubSpot is just trying to verify if you do not purchase the contact, or if you do not rent the contact, and if you have to make sure that the contact actually do want to hear from you, or they subscribe to your website or wherever they subscribe to. So after doing all of this, you can then click on finish import, and when you click on finish import, it is going to process your import for you. As you can see, our import is currently processing, so let's wait for it to finish. And yeah, it has actually added in all of our contacts. It has added in 20 contacts, which is the contact row, and 20 new association, which should be the company association, and we have 40 new records. We have 40 records because we have 20 records for contact and we have 20 records for company. That is why we are having 40 records. And when we go back into our contacts in here, as you can see, our contact should increase. Yeah, so our contact now is 1,390 contacts. And when we even go back to our CRM here, and we go back to segment or list, we should be able to see the new contact we just brought in because we created a segment for them. And as you can see, this is the contact we just imported, and we have 20 contacts in that particular segment. So that is how to import contacts in your HubSpot account. If you have been using HubSpot for a while, or your team have been using HubSpot for a while, and you feel like your team are not using HubSpot the way they are supposed to, we at CRM instructors, we can help train your team to make sure that they understand HubSpot to the fullest potential, and they can understand how to use HubSpot for your particular sales process. So you can book your team training by using the link in the description below, or you can check us out at crminstructors.com to see how we train teams to use HubSpot optimally. And also do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and also like this video, and also share to everyone who you think is going to need this video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.